Hello, welcome. In this tutorial, we'll walk through how to automate email alert notification based on the stock watch list, a topic many of you have requested. As you can see on the screen, I have already created a stock portfolio dashboard in a previous tutorial, which we'll continue using in this sessions. Don't worry if you don't have a similar dashboard. This method will still work for you. We'll cover how to set up your watch list, configure email notification, and ensure everything runs smoothly. So this tutorial is ideal for both beginner and those familiar with automation who want to add stock alert to your workflow. Let's get started and stay ahead of the market. So in this dashboard, I already have created this today's top gain and today's top gain and today's stop loss. So we'll continue from here. So we have data up to row 30, and it depends on how many stock you want to add in your watch list. So for this demonstration, I will create 10 additional row here. Okay, uh, we'll delete if there are additional. So I'll copy this title just for formatting purpose, and in the first column I will add the company, and in the second column I will add their current price, and in the third column I will set what value I want to purchase. So it is my wish value or want value, and then one transaction, whether I want to buy those here or sell those stocks. So one transaction, and here I will calculate the difference, and then based on this difference we'll set up some alert notification. So and I'll add, okay, let's see how many column I have. Row 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, for this demonstration, let's just add 10 stock, but if you want more then you can add, and I'll just simply copy this format just to make it more clear. And in the company section I will randomly choose a few of the company like Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, okay. First I'll need the current price of this company, so you can copy them from any other site, or if you want to dynamically pull those values from some live site, then you can follow my previous tutorial where in my earlier tutorial I have shown you how we can import the online data in our sheet. So I will create one tab and I will name this as a stock data, and you can implement some uh, import functionality from the web page, but for now I will just simply copy this stock value from one of the site. uh, for this demonstration, this row will be sufficient. I have pulled the stock price from this URL, and I will simply copy them here. And to pull the current price from the list, I can use the formula to match this company code with the company I have in stock data. And then so I want to pull the value from B, and I want to match value of I don't know, maybe 833. We can check there, and then this. So this will be the perfect match. I use the A33, but company is in the B33. Sorry, B33. Okay, so this pulls the stock price for all the stocks here, and I will set the want value here, in which price I want to purchase or sell these stocks. If I had that stock, then I can set that as a sell wish list, and in other case that will be mostly in the buy checklist. So for this I will randomly choose some value: 431, 120, 186, 500 at 150, 925, 167, 227, 77, and I'll set the what I want to do. So I want to buy this stock, I want to buy this stock, I want to sell these stocks when this means I want to buy these stocks when the value of the Apple company goes to 223, or same if the Microsoft stock price falls to 431, then I want to buy these stocks, and then sell, sorry, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, sell. You can these two section you should configure that on in which price you want to buy or in which price you want to sell these stocks. And here I will calculate the difference. For calculating the difference, if the transaction is buy, then I will set up the formula accordingly. So first, if this transaction type is buy, then I will subtract this value from D23 minus C33, else I will do C33 minus D33. So why I'm doing this is just if the and in the alert section, if the value is greater than or equal to 1, then I will set up the alert. So that means okay, we can show some decimal value too. Okay, so here for this Apple company, I want to buy these stocks in the 23, and this price drops below that. So this should trigger the alert, and all the negative values should not trigger the alert. So here I want to sell the Meta companies here in the 500 at, but its price is above that. So that means I want to sell that. So whenever the differences is greater than or equal to 0, then I will trigger the alert. So that's why in the buy session I have subtracted the one value from the current price from the one value, and in the sell section I did the reverse, just to make sure the price differences, whenever the price differences is greater than 0, I will trigger the alert. So I'll just set up the formula same as this, and then just to make this more clear. Okay, we can remove the decimal from here, but if we want we can add that too. So let's leave it is, and we can just add some color formatting to see which are in the which should trigger the alert. So here in the context, the alert functionality will work even if I do not set this conditional formatting, but if the cell value is greater than or equals to 0, then I will put some color here, the green color, and then done, and then bold. Okay, so this means these three, 1, 2, and these 4 company are within my buy or sell range. So that means they are this, it should trigger the alert. So this is all we need to implement in the dashboard section. And for the alert notification, for automatic triggering the alert, we need some scripting here. So I will show you how we can implement the scripting for this. Okay, so let's go to the extension and then app script section. So this is the section where we'll be writing the script code. Okay, in the app script section, I will create one script and give the name as send alert or send alert, and here I can rename the function to send alert dashboard. And first I will read the spreadsheet and then tab. So variable ss equals you can spreadsheet app dot get active spreadsheet. This will pull the active spreadsheet. So that means the same dashboard from where I have created this script. And we'll also read the sheet, required sheet. So for this spreadsheet, from spreadsheet I will read the get sheet by name, get sheet by name. And in the name section I have to write the same sheet from where I will trigger the alert, or from the same sheet from where I will pull the value. So this sheet has the name is dashboard, or you can say the you can rename it, but it's fine. So you can just use the same dashboard name here. The dashboard, the name should match this sheet name. And I'll set the start and end row where I have added the watch list. So start row here from row number 33, or I have from row 33 I have the stock watch list, and end row is row 42. So and I have also renamed this title to stock watch list. So previously I have just copied from the today's token, since this is the watch list table. And row 33 is the start row. So for start row it will be 33, and variable end row equals it will be 42, like I shown above. And I have also the in the email I want to send write this header too. So for header, the header range will be B32 to F32, and it depends on where you have kept your stock watch list. So I'll just write the header range here, and header range is, equals set dot get range, and the range is B32 colon F32. So this should be the header that you have added for your watch list, and I will pull the values from that header so that I can add that in the email. So header values equals header range. From this header range I will pull the get values. So it will pull the values, and from the index 0 I'll pull the value. And now I am going to add that in the email body. So email body, I'll set one variable, and here I'll write table, and this is the HTML format. So border equals 1. So this will set the border, and style I'll set border collapse. These are the HTML properties that I'm going to set for this. So here table, sorry, I have added the single quotes here. And then in the style section I'll set border collapse, border border collapse. And then here border, these are the HTML properties I want to set for the email that we are going to send as alert. And then so this is the properties here, the email body, table border, and then style, this is the border collapse, and then per border path we'll set that as a black, and then this is the end of the HTML table, and I will close the table tag here and with this single quotation. So this is the email body part, and I want to add the header row, that is B32 to F32 in the email body. So email body plus equals, first I will set one tr tag here just to format the table as I want. And then since we have a couple of column here, I will use the loop. So for loop, variable ads equals 0, and ads is less than header values dot length up to the length of the header value. So here it will be BCDE of 5 will be the length, and then ads plus plus. This is the simple for loop I have used here, and I will write the email body. So here in the email body section. Email body plus equals, first we'll add some formatting here and then header values. So here first I will set the table header style, and I'll set some padding here, 7px, and then background color, we'll set the background color here. This is the, sorry, I didn't have to close this. So this is all background color. It will be this is the background color for the head. I will add some gray color here, but if you want some different background color, then you can configure accordingly. And okay, this is the padding part, and then I will close this table, and then I have to add the data. So header values, and then values from s, so that it will add all the values. And I'll also add the closing table tag here. So for that it will be slash table header and this. So this is all for the header writing part. Now we'll write the email body. So first, email body, for email body I will create one row. So email body plus equals, this will initialize the plus table row here, and then slash table row. Okay, sure. Okay, this is the table row I want to create. So, and then now first we'll see how many company are eligible for sending the alert. So I will set the first its value to 0, and if the difference, or if the value in the column this f is greater than 0, then that will be added to the count of company. So first I will iterate through start row to end row to get the value from column f first. So for variable I equals start row, and then start row, and I is less than equals end row. So this means it will iterate for all the 10 row in my sheet, and then I will increment the value I plus plus. And in the inside the for loop, I'll first check the differential. Here variable diff cell equals set that get range, and the difference value will be in column f. So it will be in column f, and then the value of row, it will depend on the it should be increment, like first I will take the 33, 34, 35 and so on. So that increment is available in the I, so I can simply use this. So differential cell will be in the f I plus 0. Now I will check this is the checkpoint. For the checkpoint I will use the value from get value using the differential. So here this check value will contain the cell value from this F33, 34, 35 and so on. So this is the check value, and if check value is greater than or equal to 0, I want to activate the alert, as else those company won't be eligible for the alert. So that's why for I will add one if clause here. If check is greater than equals 0, then I will write a function here. First I will increment this count of company value plus plus, so that it will be incremental, and then I'll pull the value from the range. So if this company is eligible for alert, or if this company is eligible for alert, I'll pull all the values for this row. So that means for range, the range will be set that get range, and the range will be started from the column B and then plus I, that means be 33, 34, and it will end up to uh, I have used column so that it should be actually for this range it should be B33 is to F 33, and for next row it should be B34 is to F 34. So to construct that range, so I have used B plus I plus F and then plus I. Okay, so this will be B33 is to F33 and so on. So this is the range from where I want to pull the value, and value will be values equals a range that get values. So this will, sorry, so this will pull the values from this range, and once the alert email notification is sent, we don't want to send that alert again and again. So for that, once the alert is sent, I want to increase or decrease the value of this cell so that it will send the another alert if it also meet the incremental criteria. So that's the one way from where I can suppress the alert. You can use other way too. So for that, so it's not always increment. If the buy value, if the stock transaction type is buy, then I may want to decrease the value, and if the value is sale, then I may want to increase the value. So that's why I will decide whether I should increase the one value or decrease the value based on the this transaction type. So for that, I need to add the I need to get the value from transaction type. So I will say what cell, then for this set that similar get range, sorry, okay, first this is the range and the value is the get value, and then in the one cell, so for this this will be sorry, set dot get range, and those values are available in the column D and plus I. So this means D33, D34, D35 and so on. And then so for I want to pull the value from this cell, so I will say that as a first I will pull the want value. One value equals sorry, here I have pulled the values from here, and then this is the value get range, and D plus 1, this is, sorry, this column D, in the column D I have this is the want value, right? So I want to increment that want value based on the what value, that means whether I want to increase the values or not. So for this I have added the values, and then for this what cell, then I will pull the I will say what value equals to sorry, what cell that get value, and also I want to increment the value of this column D one cell. So even for that, sorry, this is the column, it should be a column E actually, and I'll simply do the same for want value. Want cell equals to set dot get range, this is the D plus I, and I want to pull the value okay. This means I have pulled the value from column T and column E. So that is one value and one transaction, and based on the transaction type I will increment or decrement the value. So that means I'll use one if else here. If what value is equals by, then I will increase the want value by 1 or 10 or 5, whatever you decide. So that means how what increment you want to do. So set value, and then I will say want value minus 1, and if it is by, then I'll decrement the value, and if it is, I mean, else, I'll copy the same, and here I will increase the value. So this means I want to sell some stocks in 333 and the alert is generated, and then I decided that okay, I will increase the value to 34, and then see if the price meets that value or not. So we'll get the first alert automatically, and then after generating the alert, the value will be incremented. So that means it will suppress the alert for next run, and then if it again meet the next criteria, then it will regenerate the alert. So now we'll construct the email body here. Email body plus equals, so I have already read the value from this cell, so it will be the value without incremental, so this will be the initial value. So and the same value will be shown in the alert. So first we'll construct one table row here. There you go. And then I will use, since the row can be like 1 2 3, or there can be a multiple rows, so I will use for loop here, and variable k equals 0 and k is less than values 0 dot length. We'll see how many column and row are there, and then I will increment the value, and here for value equals, it will be values from 0 and then k. So this is the data reading part, and then I'll also in some cases I have the differences, it might show the higher number of digits. So if first we'll see, and if the data are not formatted as we want, then we can add some formatting here, but for now it should be enough. And then now in the email body section, I will add this content in the email body, similar to how we have added the header row. So here td style padding, first we'll add some padding here. Padding, it will be 7px. You can increase or decrease the padding, and then this table dd part, style part has been completed, and then we'll add the val. So this is the value from the cell, and then we'll add the table td part. td, okay. This is all. Okay, here the check, and then email body has been completed. And now after we add this email body, the remaining part will be to trigger the email. So for this, here I have I will use this after this curly bracket. This is for the function close. So before the function is closed, so I will trigger the email only if the count of company is greater than 0. This means if there are none of the company that satisfy the alert criteria, then we should not trigger the email. And then now first we'll add the email body, and in the email body we'll add the table that we have generated above. So this means we'll close the table, and then table tag, and then now we'll few line of code will be sufficient to send the email. You can refer from my earlier tutorial too, but first we'll set the recipient. For the email recipient, if you can write this email recipient here, or if you want to send the recipient for the one who is owner of this seat, then we can just pull the active user from the session. But if you want to send it to some distribution list or some group email or some other email, then you can specify here in the same manner, like just simply copy paste comment out this and then write the email in the same format that I use for the subject. You can see here, and this is the subject I want to add in the email. So stock buy sale alert. So this is the subject I want to add in the email notification, and then I will write some body here. So for body, we have already created some email body from the header and then the rows that satisfy the alert character, and I want to add some additional information here. Following company from your watch list are within your buy sell range. And then after writing this content, I will add some line break here, br, and then again br, 2 line break. And then after this line break, another email body will be added here. So that means the table that we have generated from this from above. And then now mail app, you can use the mail app. This is the built-in functionality in the Google's app script. And then I'll start the function here, and in the to address it will be the recipient, and in the to it will be the recipient, in subject it will be subject from above, and then I need to separate this by the comma and subject. And in the HTML body, this is the it will also provide the guidelines for how you can write the email here, but we don't need that much detail. So body, so this is the email body. Okay, this is, and this is the closing of the if else part. And then you can simply print one log here, console.log, so that it will it will show whether email has been sent or not. Email sent. So this should be enough to send the email alert. I will walk through you this again, but first let's run this code to see if the email alert has been generated or not. And you can also see this for Apple, I have used the one value as 223, and once the one alert is sent, then the value will be increased. So first I'll run this code, and you need to authorize this. Okay, it says invalid string length for the harder values. So okay, I have not set the values to checkpoint here, so it should have been variable as should whenever the header values is less than or equal to, then I should have pulled these values. So let's run again. Okay, it shows email sent. Okay, subject title is appearing, but email body is not showing here, so that should be something wrong with the email body itself, since this is the clearly the email body. At least these titles are okay. Here the HTML body, the B should be capital. Let's run this again. Okay, it's appearing this way. So it seems like only the first column is being written here. So there must be something error with while constructing the email body here. Okay, so here I have used this email body. Okay, I shouldn't have closed this loop without adding the email body here. So it should have been email body, and again after this I should add the next row. So plus equals here slash tr one curly bracket can break your epics. Let's see. So the email body, the values from these rows, the alert rows should have been there. Okay, let's see now. Sorry, unexpected. Okay, what happened after the email body? Seems like I have not closed another bracket here. Let's run this again. Okay, it shows good. Here the email is fading this way. If you like this representation, then you can keep this code as it is, but initially I want to merge this border so that this double border are not should not appear in the output. It seems like there has been some okay here. During the border collapse, I should have added the properties here, that is border collapse colon APSE. Okay, now let's see how it shows. Okay, perfect. So the only things that we need to do here is in this difference section. So it's showing some uh, decimal values up to some large number of digit. So we can format this column here for value is k, and here we can format this based on the output. So here first I have these values here, and if the we can check if the here we can format, we can add the format here. So if k equals values, so this will format all the zero values values dot length. If length is -1, then we can add some formatting, that is value. So this will parse float function, will parse the float to fix length, to fix sorry, parse float. Here value equals parse float value dot to fixed, and to what's wrong here, value parse float this is value equals parse float. This will show just 2 decimal point after this. So I have added this part here after pulling the values from 0. Okay, so it will work for all the values. So let's see how it appears. Okay, so this is good. Now the only remaining part is I want to trigger this email in every 5 minutes or every 10 minutes. So not triggering the email, but I want this function to check the stock price, or I want this. Okay, what's wrong here? Here the it seems like I want to increment the values of one value, but it's increasing the one transaction. This buy, sell. Okay, it seems like there is some error here. What sell? No. So this is the one sell actually. This is the there was some error here, and if I run this I want to increase this value to some other values. Now all this now only this Tesla company is satisfying the condition, other due to the incremental of values. So this is not, now it looks good. Now it's working fine. In the next run the values of this one value will be increased to 231, and then all out won't be triggered. So this is the main part here. We can see the company are decreasing now, Tesla and Walmart, and even the Walmart company after my price increment, this is not on the in the range. Now I want this function to trigger in every certain minute and see if the differences because the current price will fluctuate or will keep changing, and based on that, our differences will also keep changing, and then based on that I want to activate the alert. So for that we can just simply set up the trigger here, and in the trigger section you can add trigger, and then I want to activate this function, and based on open on submit, so this is the should be the time driven, and you can say this is as a minute driven, and I can say let's trigger this. This will, if I set this 5 minutes, so it will refresh the it will check in every 5 minutes whether the condition is met or not, and then if the condition is met and if there are valid company to trigger the alert, then alert will be triggered, else no. So it doesn't mean that we will get the email notification in every 5 minutes, but it means that it will check the it will activate this function, it will run this function in every 5 minutes, and if the condition met, then email will be sent, else email won't be sent. So this is all from today's section. So if you want this code, then please feel free to comment in the YouTube section, and then I will provide the code link too. But it's good that it will be good if you practice in your own, so that you will know where your seats are located, whether where these sale values is present, and you need to construct this watch list too, and then you will know all the details. Now here none of the companies satisfy the criteria, so even if I set the trigger to run it in every 5 minutes, this won't be the email won't be received. But if you want to see if the email automatically received, then I can say it as 220, then sorry, this is the buy, so 230, I want to buy in the 230, so it's less than my want value, so it should trigger in the email. I should have at least this row, and I can set one sale value to 920, so this 2 should appear in my email after the next trigger of this function. So I have just activated, and this is the full code. This is the function part, and this is the email part. So okay, up to here you can see the full code, and from here, okay, just okay, if you have any feedbacks or concerns related to this video, then feel free to leave that in the comment section, and thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.